All right. Cowboys, Giants. This was a game that I kept my eye on because the game was high scoring. And I think I was watching, what was it? It was Jaguars, Bengals. And I think Cincinnati gets the fourth down stop, and then they go down to score. So I'm watching that. But I see the Cowboys-Giants score, and it's 34-30. The Giants are driving. And then I just see Russell Wilson just throw an absolute moon ball to Malik Neighbors and drops it right in the bucket for a touchdown. So I was just like, you know what? God damn it, I got to turn this game on now. So I didn't see anything up until the last minute and then overtime, basically. And overtime was crazy in and of itself and how we got to overtime. But yeah, here we go. Cowboys, Giants. This one is long as shit. 20 minutes.
That's the highest rate in 15 years. Off we go, the home opener for the Cowboys, and it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he's got room with a flag down as he breaks us into Dallas territory all the way back inside the 35 with a flag way back in their own end.
I feel like that's coming back.
That chased Jalen Hurts all around the field in week one. We got a ton of pressure. They had a hard time getting Hurts on the ground.
Play action on first down. He's got time. Checks it down. Tyrone Tracy, who was a receiver for most of his college career. Ninth play in this opening drive for the Giants. Third down, 3 or 4. Cowboys show blitz, backed off. Wilson steps up and delivers a first down. Back to Theo Johnson. Some promising parts to this drive, but getting ruined by the penalties. Wilson, underneath, low throw. Wan'Dale Robinson has the catch.
More commercials.
Out in a quarter of the field. Wilson lofts one down the middle. Robinson with a perfect strike. Fights his way down to the 2. And now a flag flies at the end of the play. It was Hudson and Williams pushing at the end of the play. No way. This is another penalty on James Hudson. It's either Hudson or Williams.
Personal foul, offense number 55.
No way.
15-yard penalty from the end of the run.
Oh yeah, now that I think about it, there was something that I saw on Twitter about the O-lineman who got 4 penalties in one drive. Like just all types of stupid shit. Whatever penalty you can think of, he got it. But 4 in one drive is fucking crazy.
First down.
How can James Hudson stay in this game at this point?
He's not. They just took him out. They just put in Marcus Bowe.
The first down counts.
He's had enough. So let's be clear here. All right, so the result of the play stands. It is a first down. They will mark the 15 yards on the end of the play. So here, let's take a look here at the end.
What is he doing? What are you doing? Why would the ref is right there?
So
what are you doing?
He just pushes his head into the turf there at the end, and Brian Dable on the sideline.
Like, I'm not a Giants fan, but god damn, like you mush a dude right in front of the ref?
He's losing his mind. Just put so much pressure inside the red zone that when you get there, you have to come away with touchdowns.
Perfect on third down.
But when you look at it, the opening drive of the game, the explosive nature, the run game, the deep ball passing game, like that's what they want to be coming in.
Geno knocks it through. 15 plays, they settle for the 3 points.
He's got that look in his eyes. He loves his group. He loves this front, and they're hoping he gets back to that 23 version of Dak Prescott.
High snap on the first play that he corrals and feeds to Javonte Williams. Good impression, good first impression for the Cowboys last week with 2 touchdowns.
Here's Giants team.
Really tight inside there. Prescott pulls it. It's broken up and incomplete. Cordell Flott knocked it away from Jake Ferguson, and it's 4th and 1. Second and 6, so looking to throw again. Scattaboo out of the backfield. Lowers the shoulder against Elam. Gets pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and short. Our first game break of the day to Kansas City and Carissa. Stays in on third and short. Wilson looks to throw. One-on-one. He's got Neighbors. Drops it in the bucket, and there you go, Greg. A deep ball to their best deep threat. Neighbors gets 28 and a first down. Wilson has him again. Neighbors for 13 more.
You're almost giving them 3 points. I don't want to kick off unless it's following a touchdown at all costs.
Wilson has Robinson, but it was broken up and incomplete. Coverage from Stewart. Hooker came flying in as well. Fourth down. 2 drives, 2 Graham Gano field goals, and a 6-0 lead for the Giants. Prescott out of the gun with Williams. Dak back to throw. Steps up. He is sacked from behind. It's Brian Burns, already his 3rd of the season. No Mike Parsons out there to rush the passer on 3rd down. He gets rid of it to Robinson, who's thrown down by Kenneth Murray. Got him in a trade in the offseason from Tennessee.
I think back to when I played football in high school, and I'd be seeing this, and I don't miss it. I don't miss it. Especially with the way, you know, my health is now. Like, I don't miss it.
Seeing he's made an impact this first.
If I were healthier, maybe.
They got back
But
at 4
now,
morning.
no.
By lunchtime, he's up by himself, catching passes off the jugs machine. Here he is, behind the defense from Prescott.
Oh,
Inside the 40, 33 yards, putting that extra work to use.
That's what this shot-hunger offense wants to be.
2nd and short, handed off. Javonte Williams waited for the hole to develop. Got a first down inside the 25.
by the way, I did not dig up my nose. I pinched
2nd and 10, Prescott down the sideline. George Pickens broken up by Paulson and Debo. Cowboys looking for their first 3rd down conversion today. He's in trouble and sacked. It was Kayvon Thibodeau. Kind of the forgotten man. 25 out of 28 in his career from 50 plus.
Damn.
It is ho-hum for him.
Damn. 51.
It is
Shit.
ho-hum for him. Wilson has Robinson, one of the best in the league on 3rd down. He's got a first down and a gain of 8. Efficiency numbers just unrecognizable from last week. It is below 50%. Rips it to Robinson again. The same look they had on the first drive down that left seam. This time for 25. From the 29, a first down throw. Look at his zone. There's Malik Neighbors.
Oh my God.
Down throw. Look at his zone. There's Malik Neighbors. There's a touchdown for New York.
And Diggs is getting
I thought he
fucking
might have
burnt.
overthrown it, but when you can elevate and high point a ball, I'm not sure if you can overthrow Malik Neighbors, and that's now the 2nd time in this first half he's just run by Trayvon Diggs. It really turns into one-on-one on the outside with Diggs.
The high snap, there have been a few that have been off the mark as George Pickens has it on the slant. Gain of 12, his first catch of the day.
Or commercials.
Lamb to the near side of the screen. Fake to Sanders. Prescott delivers for Ferguson. Open in the middle for a first down to the 33. They got 14.
We've got to get him rolling a little bit.
For a 26-yard gain there. Here's pressure, but he gets rid of it. Swinging out of the backfield. Turpin. Get it in his hands any way you can. Open field tackle by Tyler Newman to keep that from becoming a huge play.
Like McFadden, their back, he's out today.
Blitz coming, looking to beat it one-on-one. There's Pickens, defended by Flock. Cowboys trying to find the end zone. Prescott pressured. Prescott lofts it. End zone. Lamb incomplete. Makes the coverage.
Flags everywhere. So initially a really nice job creating pressure.
Gotta get that there. And then you give up. Yeah.
Robinson Harris.
That's where the flag came in.
Just Helmet to helmet, shoving him down. It's like, why? Why do that?
Defense. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 95.
I know that shit
Pass
gotta hurt.
interference. Defense number 2. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
No way.
Offense number
What?
88. All fouls offset. Replay third down.
4 penalties on one play.
Oh my
What
God.
are we doing?
Yeah, I think they missed the fourth. I thought Tyler.
Hard count. Flag flies. Free play. End zone. Turpin. Touchdown Cowboys.
Great fucking throw, tight window.
Yeah, so take a look, right? So you got high players here in the middle. You've got to be inside leverage. Drew Phillips, you cannot let him cross your face. You know your help is deep and wide. You got to protect the middle of the field. Great route by Cavante Turpin. Showing 0.
Start to back off a little bit on 2nd and 10. Bringing the pressure and getting to Wilson for the first time today. Clark and Odigizua with a 1 timeout left for Cowboys. They need the 33-yard line. They'll check it down. Tyrone Tracy, a couple of defenders circling. Tracy gets hit forward, but still very shy.
I'll tell you, that's a tough way to make a living in this league, man, being a gunner.
Cowboys will start it from the 20. They're out of time. Just now crossing 100 yards. Checks it down again. First down, Jake Ferguson. Ferguson with a team-high 4th catch.
God damn.
Now the Giants are thinking, okay, we got 2 timeouts, could get the ball back. Seesaw in this strategy. Carter got some pressure, couldn't get there. Turpin with a grab at midfield. 3rd and 10. Let's see what the strategy is with no timeouts. A 3-man rush to the sideline. Ferguson.
Yeah, so
Clock
they're gonna wind
continues as forward progress was finished. Cordell Flott. And it mirrored that second half more so far today. A little bit sluggish. Prescott off his back foot into coverage. It is Drew Phillips. And Phillips. So they begin at the 40-yard line. Wilson will dump it off to Tracy. A block in front. Tyrone Tracy with a dozen.
Be zone coverage.
Trade of safety over the top of him. Wilson goes the other way and has a first down. Wan'Dale Robinson already his 7th catch. Robinson lines up in the backfield. Now 4 to choose from right side. It's a draw. And Wilson runs for 7. Solomon Thomas another tackle. 3rd down and short.
Correct.
On 4th down and 2. Wilson has Scadaboo swinging out of the backfield. Throws it to him. Incomplete. Coverage from Wilson has Scadaboo swinging out of the backfield. Throws it to him. Incomplete. Coverage from Murray. Scadaboo had a chance. Couldn't hang on. Got through the pressure.
And give your opponent the ball between the 30 and 35-yard line.
Jet sweep. Cavante Turpin. Man, he made the guy look like he was standing still.
Yeah, so that uncovers the protection. Now they know who's dropping and who's coming.
Here comes
Very
the
low
blitz.
scoring so
Prescott
far.
sideline. Turpin again. First
Even
down
though it
down,
seems like
second
they're
and
going up and down the
14.
field.
We're going to call it every time.
First down from the 30.
Interceptions,
Handoff
penalties,
to Javonte
just
Williams. Squeezed his way
broken
through.
tackles.
And Dallas takes the lead.
Speaking of low scoring,
Let's talk about getting the running game going. The Cowboys had 6 rushing touchdowns as a team last year. Javonte Williams has 3 himself already.
Leads to a touchdown.
An attack in the sore spot now for the Giants defense down to their 3rd man inside linebacker.
And
Coverage right
my
here.
goodness.
And Darius Slayton takes advantage. His first catch of the year goes for 51 yards. It's a pass.
I think hold on, let me check something out real quick. Because I think Darius Slayton has been in the league since I was in high school. He's only been in the league since 2019? What the fuck? I must be thinking of somebody else. Because I feel like he's been in the league. I thought he was in the league a lot longer. What the fuck? Am I old? Alright. Finish this game. I feel stupid as hell right now. Because I could have sworn he'd been in the league like 10 years. This is his 7th?
Pass. Wilson in trouble. Heaves it out of bounds, 4th down. Pressure coming from Solomon Thomas.
It was Clark's pressure on Russell Wilson that sped him up.
Well, the only Giant who has anything good to say about the lack of red zone he did at Penn State. There's some talk this week that he may play in that role. Haven't seen it, though. Javonte Williams breaks the first tackle. Breaks another. 1st down for Williams.
I think what I've liked the most today is that they're not just relying on winning the one-on-ones. They're putting them in very good situations, but they can't stop
Flag,
jumping
false
offsides.
start.
3rd down, a strike to Ferguson, a 1st down.
How do we solve our nation's
More commercials.
using V?
I've argued for many in my day.
2nd and 10. Prescott looking left. Ferguson hit right away.
Going nowhere.
Tyler Nubin drops Ferguson for a loss of 1
Telling the linemen which way they're working in protection.
against a 4-man rush. Burns coming from behind. He stays alive. He
How the
takes it
fuck?
off and ultimately goes down. Okereke gets him. A gain of just 4. Aubrey stays perfect for the year. 4 for 4. And Neighbors has been quiet. Does not have a catch in this second half after a big first step. 1-on-1 to the top. Headed in that direction. There he is. Malik Neighbors spinning his way for a few more. 14 yards for Neighbors. Hands it off to Scatteraboo. Big hole. Scatteraboo. Scatteraboo. Inside the 1. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah.
24 yards for Cam Scatteraboo. Scatteraboo still at running back. He's got it straight ahead for the New York touchdown and his 1st in the NFL.
Goes in there basically
Giants
unscathed.
back in front. Cam Scatteraboo placing the
You
ball at the
know what would be
40-yard
nice
line.
right now for Dallas?
So the Giants go 60
Having
yards in a
Micah
heartbeat.
Parsons.
Before
Just
you
a
move on
thought.
in your progression.
Well, they have today just 3 catches. Prescott looking his way, lofts it to him, and he climbs the ladder and makes the catch. Lamb for 16. You called it, partner. 2nd and long. Time to throw. To the sideline. Lamb again. Inside the 40 with a flag down around midfield and a flag in the backfield. They're going to get roughing the passer. What's the other call? On 3rd down against blitz. There's George Pickens, the other part of this 1-2 punch. 1st down Dallas. 2nd and goal. Sanders again with a seam and a touchdown. Untouched in for the lead.
And this is where everything starts to get fun.
Williams this
But
time,
again,
they're gonna motion,
I
pull
caught
the backside
the very
guard.
end of it.
And again, just another form of single back power offense. It's the first run.
Play action to begin this drive. All over the middle. It's Scatteraboo catching it about 4 times and staying on his feet for 9 yards. On the fresh set of downs near midfield. Fakes the toss, steps up, zips one for a 1st down to Theo Johnson.
All those low hits, I feel that shit in my knees.
Wilson going in zone. Robinson, perfect throw, touchdown New York.
I mean, how many times today against these zone coverages of the Cowboys have we seen Giants receivers just run untouched, unguarded, and this looks like Russell Wilson, Super Bowl Russell Wilson in Seattle. That deep ball dropping out of this has a lot more impact on the game.
3rd down and 4. Prescott retreating. Finds a crosser. Tolbert has it broken up by Drew Phillips. Prescott steps up over the middle. Diving try from Tolbert.
How did he get that?
It's a catch for Tolbert, and there's a flag in the secondary. Jalen Tolbert coming up with a play. A gain of 12 to extend the drive. Was going to extend anyways thanks to a New York penalty had he not caught it. The catch will stand.
And that's now the 2nd slant they've given up to Pickens.
From the 34 to the sideline, Lamb. Perfect timing. 12 more yards. 1st down Dallas to the 22. And Minute 7 to go. All 3 timeouts. Dallas just fine when it comes to the clock. And so they run it. Javonte Williams has room to the outside.
Oh,
He
my God.
inside the 10 where it's 1st and goal.
Down. You can run crossers. You can attack the middle of the field.
They bring a blitz. Wilson in trouble.
Is it? Okay, no. It's
Up has room to run. Russell Wilson into Dallas territory. Oh, it looked like he was going to get sacked, but he squeezed out and got 15. From the Dallas 48. Wilson protected.
This is the moon ball.
Neighbors. Malik Neighbors.
right, just right there. Just it's fucking beautiful. Just when we just good to great quarterback play. It's
Touchdown Giants. He dropped it in the bucket from 48. Vintage Russell Wilson.
Asked about this unit. Kicking to Turpin, of course, he's now out, as you just said, but you could be on minus side, meaning on your side of the 50, and be in field goal position. So 3 timeouts, Dak Prescott behind center.
Well, 20 yards away from having a shot for Aubrey. Very soft defense from the Giants. Prescott underneath. He's got him. Ferguson in midfield. 9 seconds. Now 8. They'll call a timeout.
This
Aubrey
shit right
doesn't
here.
have enough. On the way. It is good.
that seeing that shit was crazy. Cause when it left, I was like, damn, he's got the distance. And it starts to curl right, then it goes right, curls back left, goes through. I was like, did he really make that shit? Like, my goodness. Like the last 7 minutes. Yeah, I basically caught like the last minute, but
That's why they trusted him. Never a doubt. On to overtime.
and now that I think about it, I think he hit a 65-yarder last year in a game. And then you think about back to preseason, the kicker for the Jaguars, Cam Little, he hit a 70-yarder. Like, these kickers, my goodness. I remember like a decade ago when Matt Prater hit like a 64-yarder to break the NFL record, and you had to think that was going to stand for God knows how long. And then Justin Tucker, he breaks it a few years back. Now, this month, he hitting from 64 to tie it to in. Well, let's keep going.
Wow. And they needed every second.
We're playing for
41
years
points combined in the fourth quarter.
In a quarter. Miles Sanders on the return for the Cowboys to the 33-yard line. Penalty pushes this drive back to the 19 to begin with a rollout and a quick throw to CeeDee Lamb. They get 8.
But that's all the conversations they're laying out before the situation starts.
Fake the toss, look downfield, and ultimately check it down to Williams, who's got room. And Javonte Williams has 12 yards.
Reminding ourselves this is a little different.
Now, the offenses kind of died down in overtime.
It's Jalen Tolbert, and it's knocked out.
Of letting guys run through
I wish we could have seen more.
Neighbors has been that guy, top of the screen. They go outside to him, and he's got it for 14 yards. 454
I thought this was going to end like 45-40.
Short. Oh, the ball is out. That's a live ball. It is out of bounds. 3rd and 17. Only a 4-man rush. Wilson with time.
Moon ball, intercepted. Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Dallas's defense comes up with a
He
stick.
does throw a pick in overtime.
Play action. Got trailed and sacked. That is Elijah Garcia. They need the 48 on their own side for first down. Need the other 48 to get into his range. Hand it off. Curious call right there, but Javonte Williams makes something out of it. That thing was going nowhere. 3rd down and 10. Dak outside. Jalen Tolbert. Drew Phillips hangs on.
Great way to wrap up.
There's no question that's probably in the mind of everybody in this stadium.
Dump off. Singletary. Hit in the backfield and dropped. Wilson. Deep ball.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, threw it up for grabs and it's intercepted.
Threw it right to him. I remember seeing that and I was just like, yeah, this game's over.
3rd try for Dallas? My goodness. 30, needed about 25 yards to get into Aubrey's range. Prescott looking long. Lofts it up for Pickens, who's got it. They're in field goal range as George Pickens gets 27 yards. Prescott will look to throw. He's in trouble. Can't take a sack, and he won't. He'll run right down the middle inside the 30.
For 17
to try and win this thriller.
And then the game winner.
Aubrey got it into overtime and now wins it. What a ball game. Cowboys in OT.
Oh, that was a great fucking game to watch. Especially the very end and overtime. This is looking like it's going to be a great football season. My team's 2-0. We had the game of the year, week 1, Ravens-Bills. We had this great overtime game, a lot of points in the 4th. Somewhat not dead overtime, but offensively they really didn't get anything going until late. And then Russ, he has that big interception where he throws it right to the defender. But a great fucking game. Got the 2 Monday night games tonight. Because I just want to be sure. Because I remember mentioning them early. Yeah, so Tampa Bay, Houston, and Chargers, Raiders in Vegas. So I will definitely be watching those. Whoa, wait, what the fuck? J.J. McCarthy out 2 to 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Carson Wentz to start next week against the Bengals. By the way, speaking of the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow is likely to have surgery for turf toe. And if that's the case, he's going to miss 3 months, which would bring him back right about mid-December at that point. So Cincinnati's starting quarterback is down. Minnesota's starting quarterback is down for 2 to 4 weeks. Brock Purdy sat out of San Francisco's win against New Orleans, and he should miss a couple weeks. Jaden Daniels, iffy with a knee injury. Oh yeah, I'll be working the Raiders game, so there's that. Had a large ice pack on his knee after the game and walked with a limp out of the building. A day later, he underwent an MRI which revealed no major damage, a source with a knowledge of the situation. Marcus Mariota would start in place of Daniels, facing one of his former teams. Oh yeah, Austin Eckler, done for the year, Achilles injury. Dietrich Wise, done for the year, quad injury. Noah Brown, John Bates, and Jonathan Jones all left the Packers loss with injuries. Who else got hurt? Oh yeah, Justin Fields. Concussion protocol. The Jets are preparing for the possibility of starting Tyrod Taylor against the Bucs. Sheesh. That's going to be rough. Yeah. Anyway, Monday Night Football tonight. I don't know why they had 2 games. They had this is some bullshit because I'm going to be up all night. Fuck.